Alright, here we go. As soon as we refresh this, I will be one rank higher. Oh, baby. And well, if you've read the title, you will know exactly what this clip will be. I'm not sure how many months apart these clips are, but I forgot that I recorded me getting rank 2, and I was like, fuck it, this is the best video to throw it in. And, this isn't really something I really went for. I didn't really have my goal set to being rank 1 ever. I'm not like devious, big disappointment. But, it ended up happening anyway, which is kind of cool. The past few months, obviously, I've been working mostly on the Iron Man account. So I've just kind of been AFKing the hardcore as much as I possibly could in the background. And I guess it paid off. Whew, so, yeah, promised a ramble video a long time ago, still haven't gotten around to it. I'm hoping tonight I can record it. It's like 8 in the morning right now. I attempted to fix my sleep schedule, it didn't work, and I'm here. So, yeah, I don't have everything jotted down as usual, have maybe one or two things I might want to discuss, and hopefully from there we'll just drag it along until it hits maybe an hour, maybe 40 minutes. I mean, 30 minutes for a ramble is pretty short sometimes, but dude, it gets hard sometimes once you get up there, bro. So, yeah, the rank 1 overall is nice to get. Was not a goal, like I said, at all. I knew maybe one day I would eventually get it. I just gotta wait till everyone dies, and then I'll get it. So, actually, I don't hope opponents die. Well, I don't want to call it opponents, but, competitors, whatever. That's not a fun competition where they all die, dude. It's not cool. As of right now, I'm fully aware I'll be passed. I think I've mentioned this like 4 or 5 different videos at this point. The guy ranked 3 in that picture, the last clip you just watched. He will definitely pass me at some point in the future. Grats to Smithy. He actually just returned recently. I thought maybe he returned to get back rank 1 or some shit. I don't really know if he wants it. It's all yours. As of right now, I am probably going to continue doing this account the way I've been doing it. If you do obviously pay attention to any of my streams, or you don't want to pay attention to that, but if you ever looked at the thumbnail at least, you'll know this hardcore account is pretty much in the background at all times, and it's mostly doing things like fishing or cooking, which has pretty much been like the main focus. Adjusting the chair, my bad. It's been the main focus on the account for quite a while now. I do Slayer when I'm not streaming most of the time. Sometimes I don't though, because as you guys know, I have been working on maxing the Iron Man account in the bottom corner over there, so, or bottom middle, whatever, dude, some shit like that, where the chat box is. So that's been taking a bit of priority sometimes. I've been doing like Bloodvel task on my hardcore. I've been doing Dagonos, all the AFK methods. That way I could focus on that account. I've been doing some Blast Furnace while doing that. Holy peapots. I think I'm supposed to finish this trip here actually, so gonna have to leave those on the ground, which hurts, dude, ouch. And in case you're wondering, no, I haven't picked up on playing more hours ever since I got rank 1. I thought maybe one day if I ever did get rank 1, I'd want to keep it. I kind of felt that way with Slayer when I got rank 1. I was like, holy shit, I'm actually rank 1 Slayer. I should maybe just keep doing more Slayer than usual and just play a bit more and continue being rank 1. But I think I stopped looking at RuneScape like that a long time ago. It's just, if you don't want to do something, don't bother doing it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's designed to be for fun. So I've had that mentality for quite a while now. So it's useful. It's very helpful, actually. I haven't burnt out because of it. If I feel like paying less attention and doing more AFK shit, then that's what I do. As long as you make some progress, I guess you're all good to go. But yeah, the Iron Man is coming close to max, actually. Let me switch the screen. There it is. 2257 now. I recently passed 500 mil XP on this bitch account, actually. It's pretty sweet. Been doing a bit of Blast Furnace. I made these Addy bars. I figure I may as well make some darts because I'm going to probably do a lot of PVMing on this account. I already have kind of been. So yeah, I use Addy darts. I know Iron Man can kind of use Rune, so I think I might use Rune at like TOB eventually, but for like raids and whatnot, I'm cool with using Addy. The whole team's using Addy anyway, so it's kind of more fair that way, actually. I'm a very fair person. Actually, something I just got earlier today, like an hour ago, is, let me see if I pop this on the screen. Should be here, dude. There we go. If we go to the overall eyes scores, this happened, man, like 20 minutes ago, really. Yeah, there it is. Cool, I haven't looked yet. Rank 2 now in Jag, right behind Rig, even though I'm not right behind him, I'm way behind him. But, yeah, that's pretty cool, too, man. I noticed that. I was like, dude, rank 2 on the main high scores, it's some fucking pussy jatted shit. Now, looking at this, I'm going to be very close to Rig's KC if I ever do finish 200 mil Slayer, so I know it looks like I'm really far right now, but this is the rough case you would have if you went for Twin Emerald Slayer, I think. Maybe a bit more, because I know he does Dagonos like a decent amount of the time, so his Slayer XP, a lot of that came from there. But he doesn't do any barrage tasks and shit, so it's kind of hard to compare. But I think I'll be around double what I currently have, which is pretty close to him, so yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't think I'll ever get rank 1. I don't know who's going to go for that high of a Jad KC. It's not really the meta anymore for Slayers, so as far as I know, it shouldn't be too many people going for that, but I don't know. Maybe the people will go for it just because it's AFK tasks and shit. Alright, little Monka-ass story, dude. 2 days ago, I actually disconnected for like a second at Mithril Dragons, and I logged back in with 0 prayer and about 70-something hit points, so I actually had a small heart attack. Now, I have stopped doing Rune Dragons for Slayer. I have a lot of Slayer points, as you see in my chat box. There it is. 42,000. So there's no reason for me to do Addy Dragons and Rune Dragons. I was doing them just because, like, I don't even mind doing Rune Dragons. I wish I could camp them, honestly. They're great money. But if you DC there, you're most likely dead. So I don't want to die doing Slayer, dude. That would be, like, so embarrassing. How could you die to a Slayer thing, dude? That's stupid. But yeah, I might have been canceled doing Mithril Dragons. Now, these are actually not assigned. It's just that you have to unlock them for them to be assigned to you. But very quick task. And part of me wants to get a Dragon Full Helm on the way to Twin Emerald Slayer. I doubt I will get it because I don't have Mithril Dragons extended. I'd probably have to extend them for that. But I probably have like 20 or so chewed bones in my bank. So, you know, one day I'll use those after Twin Emerald Slayer. If I ever get there. I don't really have... I guess we can get into goals. I don't know. Do I have any goals for this account? Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not demotivated on it. It's just that I'm very motivated on my Iron Man lately because I can actually do PVMing on it without having to worry about disconnections. And it has been a lot of fun. Sorry, I have Corona. We'll get into that later. So, yeah, I don't know. When you can actually do PVM, not have to worry about disconnections, it is a nice feeling, dude. It has given me a slight thought, maybe, like, what is the future of this account? I've had this thought many times in the past. Yeah, I still don't know. What is the future for this account? I'm probably not going to be rank 1, that's for sure. Am I ever going to get Twin Malal? I kind of doubt it. I mean, people are just now getting Twin Malal, and they've been playing since the release of Old School. And they play a fuck ton more, and efficiently. And it's way slower on Hardcore Iron Man on top of all of that, like double the fucking time. So I know over time things get faster, and I don't want to get into the gist of it, but you get the point. It's like, will I even get that? That's like 10 more years away or some shit. So, not to mention, things don't get as quick for hardcores, because if there's like a dangerous method for something that comes out and it's faster, it doesn't really mean a hardcore would do it. Example would be the Wilderness Altar. That made Iron Man get 100 mil prayer XP for free if you're going for 200 mil, but not hardcore. So I guess hardcore has a bit of a better chance to not be as devalued as quickly as other accounts. I don't know. Probably same with Ultimate Iron Man as well, I'd imagine. Because a lot of their shit actually doesn't even... You're not allowed to use it, like the seed thingy. You can't use the seed vault in the farming guild, so that didn't devalue anything. Even though that thing really was just a nice bank space thing for Iron Man. But for Ultimate, that would be huge in terms of what a huge buff to the game mode that would be. I mean, the potion thing was already big. Being able to note all the potions you make for Herb Lord, that's pretty huge, dude. That's huge. But yeah, because of all the PVMing I've been doing on the Iron Man, I've been seeing what it's like doing TOB. But I remember a long time ago, a little backstory, I guess. On the hardcore, I used to never think I would complete Dragon Slayer 2. I saw people doing it on stream. I was like, dude, you can get one hit? No, thank you. Turns out, once I did the quest on my Iron Man account, I realized it was actually fucking easy. So I did it the next like day or two on the hardcore, and it was no problem. And I used to also think, now this is one I'm still iffy about, obviously, but I used to think that TOB on a hardcore is impossible for me. Like, I'd never do that shit. There's no way I'd survive. Turns out, once I actually got to TOB, I've done like 10 plus TOBs with 0 deaths, and I'm not playing like a hardcore. I'm not even trying to survive necessarily. I'm just going through the flow, right? It's just what it is. Even when I'm doing TOB, I stand in the most dangerous spots there are technically in the Verzik room. I'm not ranging the fucking Dark Beast thing. I'm, like all this other shit. I'm not taking all these precautions, Hardcore, when it comes to TOB, I'll probably get into it actually, but there's a recent hardcore that did die, and I would like to probably call him the best hardcore when it comes to what he did. And I guess what he achieved as well. He was the rank 1 TOB guy that recently died. I'll probably show a clip later on stream. Not of him dying, but something that he did that you'll probably never see a hardcore Iron Man do. And I definitely tip my hat off to him, because I've noticed with doing TOB, I'm like, dude, I don't actually think it's that cool to do TOB on a hardcore. It's actually not that hard to survive. Nice bones, dude. I was AFKing too much. Yeah, I actually don't think TOB is that difficult on a hardcore. That might sound arrogant to say. I've done about 150 so far. And the only time I've really died is just when, like, I could obviously have teleported if I want to. There's 1 or 2 times where I got kicked back into a bunch of spiders and died. Now that could obviously happen on a hardcore. There's always little mistakes that could happen and you could die. But obviously I wouldn't be standing in those spots if I was a hardcore. Basically the way Verzik room is set up, if you attack Verzik and you're standing on the south side, which I'm sure most... I didn't really watch Sick Nerd do too much TOB because I didn't really understand TOB, so watching it felt weird to me. But I'm sure you guys see Bodhi standing in the southern spot on Verzik. If you stand on any other spot, it's very easy to die, because anything can really happen, just little mistakes even. But if you stay on the south side, there's no spiders there, they're nowhere near you, so you have a long time to react and teleport, and it's just a lot safer, so... kind of like stupid skip task. I mean, I would technically skip this, but I don't really care enough to. This is pretty much how I do Slayer, like a fucking idiot. But hey, it's good enough for rank 1 still. But yeah, it has got me thinking, not taking this current hardcore I have, but part of me has thought about it. You know, I wouldn't really mind. If I don't really have much of a future of being rank 1 as a hardcore, do I really care about the status anymore? I don't really know. We'll see. I always kind of have those thoughts, but then again, I just think, I have an Iron Man, I can do everything I want on it. Now, part of me does miss the adrenaline rush of PVMing on a hardcore. I know most of you think you haven't done any. I've done some PVMing. You know what? You guys have fucking seen all the hardcores that I've died on Twitter. They don't fucking have any boss kills, dude. Even I, the biggest pussy, have some of those boss kills, that they don't have any of them, okay? So, I've done a little bit to do my part. Not much, you know, but there's a little bit there. Not much of a risk, you know, just the typical shit, but a lot of people have trouble just getting there, so don't shit. Let me go look at the high scores. What is it? I have to go here, I think, then here. This is the only way I can show the screen. This is my boss cases, alright? I know it's all pussy shit, but hey, I haven't PVM'd in like 2 years, bitch. Nothing here is dangerous minus the Hydra. I guess Zilly. Dude, Zilly was so fun to do with a T-bow. Holy fuck. I think I stopped because I think I just became a bigger pussy. I went through stages of like, let's just fucking risk the hardcore. If we DC, it's all good. And then once I realized, nah, fuck it, dude, I'm a pussy, so I just stepped back. Dude, I would love to do Dagonos for Slayer on a hardcore, but that was the goal with the new Iron Man that I made, the one that's submitting right now, but... You know, at DC too, bro. Fucking Hispori doesn't count. KQ is whatever. Had to get the KQ head. Skitito doesn't count. Thermi doesn't really count. Jad doesn't count. 5K Zolra is respectable, but it's not risky, obviously. Now, Wintertot 2000, that's a lot of PVMing, dude, so I can respect that just a little bit. I haven't done... Oh, there's 1,000 Serb somewhere there, too. I just don't know. I was just starting, whatever. I'm ranked 38 Serb. That's actually pretty surprising. 37 more hardcores have done over 1,000 Serb. That's pretty good. That is pretty impressive, actually. But, yeah, if you guys looked at the Twitter, dude, fucking all the hardcores are dying that have, like, no kills at all. So, at least I'm kind of, like, I've got some shit going on. You know, I mean, hey, dude, doing Dragon Slayer 2 when you're ranked 2 hardcore with, like, 1 billion experience, which is what I did, that's pretty risky, bro. I mean, risking 100 mil XP hardcore... versus rank 2 with 1 billion, there's a big difference there. Difference about 2 years of your life, alright? So there's a much bigger risk. And hey, I gotta say, I mean, I'm pretty ballsy for doing that. But part of me has wanted to consider maybe making another hardcore. The thought of it is fun in terms of when you get to the PVM stage, but as you know, the last 2 hardcores I've made, they've both DC'd. One to my internet going out, which is weird because my internet rarely goes out. It's gone out twice now, I guess, since I moved in, which has been about a year now. So twice. And the DC that happened wasn't even that bad, but I had internet connection, but I lost it for a second. But because the way RuneScape keeps you logged in for an extra minute, I would have probably died if I was PVMing, I guess. Yeah, but hey, I wasn't streaming, so technically I wouldn't have died because I only PVM when I stream. So technically I would have been alive, but it's a bit scary to still disconnect randomly. That might have even been on RuneScape's end, actually, if I think about it, because my internet didn't go out. I don't really know what happened. But yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, I still kind of have that thrive for wanting to do some PVMing. And what's good about the Ironman account that I have is I've been practicing on that account. Not for a hardcore Ironman, but I've been killing bosses that I never did before. And I'm getting a better understanding of them, and I'm getting better at them and not dying at them. So that's good. The fact that I think in some way I could probably even do some TOB on a hardcore. I'd be way more cautious. I'd bring anglers. I'd probably do the pussy hardcore Ironman method where you fucking range everything like a bitch. I'd probably do that just because it's a hardcore, but you could still get it done, without dying pretty easily. So yeah, I don't know. Part of me has been considering it. Firstly, I would definitely want to finish maxing the Ironman account. This thing is, hold on, that's not right. That's my clips. Nothing there showed bad, was there? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna have to fucking edit this shit now, don't I? Alright, hold on, let's do this. Number 7, okay. Fuck, dude, god damn it. Just in case there was something there that you can use to do something to my shit, I'm gonna have to cover that up. I think I just showed my files where my videos are saved when I record, but there might be some file that shouldn't be there, like Pornhub or some shit. But as I was saying, going back to this account, let me take that off. Yeah, I would like to max this first for sure. The idea for this account was technically as a hardcore PVM until you die, then keep going on it. I did that, and then I went back to PVMing. It just didn't feel the same at all, so I quit it pretty much for a long time. And just AFK'd the hell out of it at fishing and whatnot with the whole scales. And this account is actually, it's progressed well, honestly, dude. I have a lot more items than, at the start of the year when I started. Like, the bank is 2.6 bill right now. It's getting up there, dude. It's pretty damn good for an account that haven't done too much on yet in terms of PVM. But I guess we're getting there. That account, definitely want to max it. That's more of a completionist Ironman kind of account, I think. Whereas a hardcore account, hey, if I could do completionist on it, that'd be cool, but by the time you get there, you'll have died to a DC, so it's kind of hard to actually go for that. But that was the original goal for both the hardcores I made, was to go for some kind of completionist thing. I would love to pet hunt on a hardcore. I think that'd be amazing, dude. That'd be so fun. Until you DC. So depressing, so great. Speaking of that, let me show you guys something over here that I was talking to you guys about. What's his Twitch exactly? Is it what is it? Hold on. This might be it. Okay. Shout out to this dude anyways, actually, but let me go see. Clips. Okay, the past month. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here's one of them. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for showing this. I don't think he's an asshole in any way, but I will follow him just to show respects. There we go. Here's a hardcore doing fucking TOB. So if you ever done TOB, no one does shit like this. So this is amazing. When I saw this, I was like, dude, what the fuck? This is a hardcore that doesn't get carried in TOB, but he does the carrying. So he recently, I believe, disconnected at Bloat. I don't know exactly what happened because he wasn't streaming, I don't think. But yeah, like, fuck it, dude. There's no hardcore that's going to be doing this ever. So big shout out to him. He did die, like I said, a few days ago now, but I think he was duoing TOB. I think he did duo, so him and someone else. I guess the other guy died. You can see in the chat box, yeah. So instead of teleporting, he just stayed. First of all, this is the first fucking room in TOB. Who the fuck is this, a loser? No, thank you. Who the fuck would watch that? Fucking guy, dude. Fucking Fuse. That guy died to a pillar, dude. Yeah, so once you see that, bro, you just know there's no hardcore out there like that. So respect to him. Maiden's literally the first room. Like, you may as well leave and restart, because that is risky as shit. But I guess when you know what you're doing, bro, you really can't die unless it's a DC. So yeah, pretty cool. The only thing I didn't like about restarting hardcores was pretty much the YouTube aspect of it. Streaming it isn't too bad, but when you upload the same progress on an account, it's just, I don't like it. I wasn't happy uploading the hardcore videos that I did like the third time. So if I was to make one at some point in time, I don't know what I'd do with YouTube. I would probably really just like put a fucking month or two of progress in a video, but maybe like 3 progress videos or something. By the time I'm like 90 Slayer, that's what I'd probably hope for. I'd feel so much more inclined to record the progress though, because I'm so used to that. But I just feel stupid doing that. I could just, I don't know, fucking completed. I don't know if it's a good thing to tell you guys this or not, but it should be a small amount of you that will understand this. But basically, if you are an Iron Man with 99 rune crafting, this Aubrey guy sells death runes in a different store than if you're an Iron Man that's not 99 rune crafting. I believe it's probably because of the rune crafting cape. So yeah, if you didn't know that, then now you do, I guess. But I've checked it and confirmed it myself as well. So yeah, if you're doing Slayer on an Iron Man with 99 rune crafting, this is probably the best place to buy death runes, because it's most likely gonna have 250 in every world. It's also the same price as the Wizards Guild, so you know, if you aren't 99 rune crafting, you can buy them here as well if you want. Main accounts also, they have their own store, I guess, for runecraft. So technically this store right here has 4 different stores, I guess. There's one here for Iron Man, there's one here for main accounts, then there should be one here for Iron Man with 99 rune crafting and main accounts with 99 rune crafting. So that's, yeah, I guess 4 different options on this guy. It's pretty crazy. It's probably the same like that with any with any cape selling person. I would imagine. I think the range cape is sold in a store that has like range supplies in there, so probably the same thing applies there. I would imagine, just because how the instance with the cape works. I think. Yeah, I'm getting tired of buying death runes though, dude. I'm so happy I have a Kodai. It's an absolute blessing to have it. Because I don't have to buy water runes, at least when I'm doing Slayer, but I do have to buy a fuck ton of these dumb runes, so that's not very fun. But yeah, I ran out. I'm gonna probably buy 20k or something. Hopefully one day they have packs for this, because it's necessary now, right? There's a lot of barrage tasks these days. You pretty much have to do this, so I'll be right back. Now, don't give me any flack, but I'm currently just going to use my Tormented Bracelet here. I don't really want to extend them at the moment. When you get this task like 8 times in a day, it's fucking boring, dude. And extending it is just, I'm not in the mood, bro. Even though it's like one of the best tasks. But something I do get asked quite a bit is this crap over here. Which a lot of you guys are normally quite confused about, because you're trying to probably do it yourself. But the way I have all my shit tracked on here is, well, for one, you might not know this, but you are most likely currently using the guest login for your RuneLite client. It might not seem like it because you just open it and boom, it's there. What you need to do if you want to actually track your loot for a long time, at the moment I would imagine if you close your RuneLite client or restart your computer, you lose all your loot tracker stuff on the RuneLite client. So what you'd have to most likely do is go to the actual RuneLite website where you downloaded it from, and you have to log in, I believe, with an email. Now, like, pretty much make an account. Not your RuneScape account. Don't log in with your RuneScape information, but just attach some kind of email to it. That way your RuneLite client is now under like an email, and then you have like an actual RuneLite account, I guess, if that makes sense. Do not use your RuneScape login email or your RuneScape recovery email, not because RuneLite's not trustworthy, but just in case one day a database leak happens and they get access to all the information on RuneLite. Hopefully this never happens, but just in case it does, just, you know, have like a shitty email connected to it, just so you're good to go. That's on you though. I don't care about your account security. If you're not going to take the precaution, you go for it, bro. Do whatever you want. But that's how you do it if you want to keep your loot tracker showing forever. Maybe one day they can make it so you don't have to do that, but at the moment I think that's the only way to do it. Keep in mind though, this is unfortunate. There might be a way you can import stuff. I don't know how you would do it, I forget. But whatever your RuneLite settings are currently set to, you will lose all of that if you do what I just said. So maybe I should have said that first, but hopefully you didn't download that yet and do all that stuff yet or whatnot. So yeah, if you don't mind resetting all your RuneLite stuff, then do it. But I think it's worth it. Like, dude, this shit looks so good, bro. This looks so good to see, like, especially for if you're a PVMer, dude, you have to do it. Because it can show you all your, like, look at this, dude. 166 yeah, 166 raids. I've got my Dagonoth. Look at this Dagonoth kills, bro. It's so nice. 1,000 of each. It's amazing, dude. So I definitely like it. I'm a big fan of it. I'll probably keep it forever because there's no reason to not have it, I guess. But that's up to you. But I just thought I'd discuss that because I always do get asked, how do you keep your loot there, especially on stream, but sometimes on video as well. That is how I do it. I believe I see you can make like 2 different emails for RuneLite if you have 2 different accounts. Because right now this loot is just, it shows for both my accounts. Like this is my hardcore, and obviously on my hardcore I didn't do 77 Vorkath. Like that's from my Iron Man account. So yeah, it's gonna kind of like, if you play multiple accounts and do stuff on multiple accounts, it's gonna be tracking both of them. Like I didn't do that many masters on my hardcore. This is obviously on my Iron Man account. So that part, I guess you would technically have to make 2 different email accounts for RuneLite. I don't know how you would separate logging in from one or the other, though. I have no idea. So I just say fuck it. It's nice to have all the loot on the same one anyways. I don't really personally care, but just thought I would cover that. I was going to cover that in an actual like video progress, but I was like, dude, that takes like a few minutes to explain. It's kind of a waste. So good for a ramble video. So go ahead and do it and enjoy, bro. So what else has been going on? It's kind of hard not to talk about it, but I mean, I guess you kind of do. Well, I don't really know. Obviously, the COVID virus, that has been the main topic for a lot of things, especially I listen to some podcasts here and there, and that's always being discussed. It seems to be getting quite political, so I don't know. I mean, there's not much to say about it at the moment. I think life is very interesting right now. It is very weird to me. I'm sure it's weird to most of us, actually. It almost feels like I'm in a third world country at times, even though we're so far from that. Wait a minute, I'm in Canada. I am a third world country. Only America is first world. I completely forgot about that. My bad, Americans. Sorry, I almost thought I was on your level, dude. That's so unfortunate of me. Dude, like, currently what they're doing in Canada, I believe, last weekend at least, I did this in the past 2 weeks. The grocery store, if you want to go in, you pretty much have to wait the line moves quickly, to be honest with you, but there's like a line you have to wait outside of the grocery store to get into it. It only takes a few minutes, honestly. I don't really think they're even doing it correctly, because you would think a line like this is designed to keep the grocery store like not so busy. But when I went in this line, they were letting like 10 people in, and I didn't see anyone come out. So I was just like, what the fuck is this line actually doing? Like, it didn't really slow anything down. I walked in, I didn't see anyone walk out. Like, you would think they're exchanging one go in, one go out or something, or like a group goes in and a group comes out. But they just let like 10 people in a row and no one came out. And then I guess the next time they let people in is when some people came out. But it was not like a 1-to-1 ratio, so I was a bit weirded out. Because when I went in the grocery store, it almost seemed like it was normal in terms of like how many people were in there. It was like we were all kind of close together still, so I don't really know. But I found it to be pretty interesting because that is obviously something I've never experienced. In terms of the entire thing, it could be worse, dude. One thing I'm still quite blessed about is, dude, we can go to a grocery store and there's still food there, and it's fresh food even. So I mean, there's at least that. There's probably some countries that they don't even have that on a normal day. So I mean, let's count our blessings, I guess. I am very curious to see what life is going to be like after this is all over. Hopefully it's like soonish, but I don't even think it's going to be soon. It feels like it's going to be months from now still. I know there's some states, I think, opening up slowly or something, or they're trying to open back. I don't really know. That's more the political side of it. I don't care much for that stuff. As of right now, the nurses and the doctors is probably who I'm going to listen to. They say it's pretty bad, so I'll just go with that over some RuneScapers' political opinion, I would imagine. Yeah, that's probably a smart move. It's probably a smart move to do. Waiting for the backlash from all these people that think they know so much. Or they just think everything's bullshit, which is understandable. There's all conspiracy theories these days, and we are obviously always being lied to almost. Hey, maybe this is one of the cases. But for me, I'm just gonna go off of what they say, I guess, because I'm a sheep just like you. I will agree though, if the economy doesn't pick back up soon and people don't start going back to work, shit does seem a bit scary, dude. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, people are gonna run out of money and then we're gonna starve? I mean, I'm luckily not there at the moment, and I don't think anyone in my family is, but I can't say the same about everyone else. So, that part of it, I won't lie, I'm a bit scared of that. That does sound a bit sketchy, dude. The fact that, people obviously lost their jobs, which is the most unfortunate part about this, minus people dying, obviously. But that's going to be a big side effect soon enough if it isn't already. So, yeah, as far as government checks, I didn't apply for mine. I don't think I'll even qualify for it. And if I do, I told myself I'd probably give it to family, because I do have a few family members that did go unemployed because of it. I think they are getting paychecks from the government, but I don't really know. My uncle works in a Toyota factory, so that's definitely closed down, which makes me wonder, like, when this picks back up, like, are they even going to open it back up anytime? Because they're not going to just start making cars right away, are they? Because people have to recover and make money back that they don't have right now. So, I don't know, bro. It's going to be so weird. We are definitely living in a time that where this is going to become part of history, probably, for our generation, I guess. Not a crazy history like fucking, Hitler, but it's going to be like some big point. Maybe like almost, 9/11 might even be bigger than this, honestly. Actually, you know what? Probably not. 9/11 was strictly America, but the whole world knew about it. This affected the whole world, I guess, so it's probably going to be bigger, I'd imagine, right? Well, definitely more people died from it, but yeah, we'll see if we're talking about this virus like 30 years from now, and we could talk about how bad it was. I do remember a long time ago, probably 15 years ago, in Canada for about a straight week, there was a blackout. If you're Canadian, you might remember it. Maybe it was in North America. I mean, technically I'm North America, but I mean like Northern America. So like New York and like Michigan and all those places. But there was a blackout for about a week and a half or 2 weeks. I forget how long it was. I forget what year it was too. I was a very young child. This is before like cell phones even, I think, and internet. Well, internet was the thing, but no one really played on the computer much because there wasn't that many games back then or things to do. It's pretty much solitaire and that little ping pong game that you play offline anyways, I think. So it wasn't that big of a deal, but I would imagine, well, I could only imagine, what would it be like now if we had a blackout for 2 weeks? How depressed would people be without playing their games, dude? It's become such a norm to play games. I mean, fucking even professional athletes play games on their off days or even on days where they still have practice. They even talk about it. I mean, it's pretty interesting, dude. We're no longer losers, guys. We do what professional athletes do when they get home sometimes. That's pretty cool, bro. I kind of feel pretty close to them right now. Pretty close. If there's anything I do miss right now, though, I know I've been slacking the past like year and a half on this, but I do miss the gym quite a bit at the current moment. I've been slacking hard on it, I ain't gonna lie. Strength, probably a bit down. Last time I went, I think 100-pound dumbbells started to feel a bit harder for me to do. I could still do them, but I could feel the difference. Max bench is probably way down. My back is fucked from RuneScape. I don't even touch deadlifting. And my squatting is also a bit rough because of playing RuneScape, I think, dude. I have a bad posture, man. It's hard to fix when you're playing this stupid game. So, yeah, just outcome of playing this much RuneScape, I guess, is going to add up. I do think arthritis runs in my family. I think I have it in my fingers. I know you can get it in places like your knees and your back. I don't think I'm at that point. I do believe my mother has it in her knees too, though, which is really unfortunate because, like, that's not good, bro. So she has it in her hands as well. But I think I'm good. But fuck, dude, my back is not the greatest, honestly. Maybe I'll go to a chiropractor and see what's going on. Maybe they can fix some knots or some shit. But I tend to stretch my back a lot more than people normally do. So there's probably something going on there. Maybe you need surgery even. Who knows, dude? You need to put a few fucking plates in my back, dude. What's going on here? But it does hurt sometimes. So my gym has been slacking. Well, actually, I guess most of our gyms have been slacking. I don't know if you guys are doing home workouts or not. I just can't do that stuff, dude. I don't really... Did someone die, dude? Is there any bones around here? Hold on, dude. There's gotta be... Dude, that's so good. That's the reason I wear my max cape here, in case I do DC to a superior. That guy probably just died because he's an idiot, but Yeah, I have the wildy cape obviously, but I don't even use my wildy cape actually. Because I use my blowpipe to aggro things, so to keep the darts, I just use the max cape anyways. It's an accumulator. It's also a ring of life at the same time, so I just keep it on for pretty much every barrage task. Even Dust Devils, even though you can't die there, it's just in case, honestly, for the accumulator. Slayer is 107 mil. I know my long-term goal has been 200 mil Slayer. I don't really know if it's honestly going to happen like anytime soon. The streaming is what's really set my account back for quite a bit. I really don't get to play too much off stream these days. The streams have been kind of extended to about 6 or 7 hours here and there. Once I started doing TOB, I think my streams kind of just they lasted longer because doing TOB and Cox and a bit of other stuff like Armadillo, Dagonos, whatnot. It's hard to do all that in just a few hours, so they ended up being like 6 to 7 hours, which is not a bad thing. But it does give me less time off stream to work on things like skilling and maxing, and that means this account here has been doing the past few months. I think I've only done woodcutting redwoods while streaming and fishing infernal eels and cooking. That's all I do while streaming normally, so those skills will eventually go really high. I would like to do load while streaming, but I need to have my sounds on for that. I use these sounds here. This might be loud, by the way, so turn your volume down for a second. 1, 2, 3. You're going to hear barrage sound. There it is. So I use that when doing a load, because I can hear the pickaxe mining. But I don't want to use that on stream, because then the whole stream could probably hear it. Unless I can figure out a way to make it so I can hear it and you can't hear it. Then cool, but I'm stupid, so I can't do that shit, dude. You know what? There was something I wanted to talk about, I think, like last Ramble video, but I didn't really get around to it. It's become a very hot topic on Twitter and YouTube and probably Twitch as well, I guess. You're gonna know exactly when I say it. OnlyFans. Dude, it's become a very hot topic. It's very interesting to see. I think most men have the same opinion besides the few. If you're dating a girl and she makes an OnlyFans, it's up to you, bro, if you want to stick around. Me, I don't think I could do it personally. I feel like at this point, though, if every woman starts to make one, men are not really going to have a choice. Technically this could be looked at in any way, though. Let's just say if every man cheats on their girl, well then you can't pick a man that won't cheat on you. So technically, let's just all start cheating. That way it becomes norm that your man cheats on you. I feel like that's where OnlyFans is heading, man. I'm just hearing so many women start doing this. So pretty soon we're going to be looking for a girl, and we, by default, are going to expect her to have an OnlyFans. I really hope we don't go in that direction. But it seems more and more... Well, actually, you know what? It doesn't. Let's be honest. The only reason it's kind of being talked because of social media. On the real, probably 1 every 100 or 1,000 women probably actually have an OnlyFans. Well, I guess that's if you include parents and shit. I don't know about like online females. There's probably a higher chance they do have it there. But yeah, dude. You guys have probably heard about the iDubbbz thing. His girl started. I think that's where it started, but it's becoming a hot topic before that even. Hey, dude, if you're a girl and you look good and you're in the prime time of your life, you go for it, girl. Legit, make an OnlyFans. But if you have a boyfriend and he's weirded out by it and he thinks it's creepy and you shouldn't do it, well, either you leave him or respect his wishes. Because women think it's a controlling thing. I'm confused by that. What do you mean controlling thing? Just because you say something and you think that's what it is doesn't mean that's the truth and that's what it is. That's not how it works. How he feels isn't, you're not going to change his opinion on how he feels. So I just find it to be very weird that so many, well, not so many men, a few men are cool with it. I guess OnlyFans isn't really just one thing, though. It ranges from, like, partially nudes to full nudes to full on like sex scenes. So I guess it depends where your girl is lying on. But I guess once you accept the one, she might eventually move on to the next. And that means you got to be okay with it too. So you just be careful, I guess. But me personally, I think most men would agree. Girl starts an OnlyFans, you keep going on it, but we're probably not going to be dating anymore. I don't really care how hot you are. It's just, I think men really value the woman's body more than they think as well. In fact, most men only want to be with you for your body. Sorry, we're shallow like that. Just like you want to be with us for our money. Hey, what's going on? Maybe not for our money, but you sure as hell like divorce a lot more than men do. That's for sure. So there's a money part. But yeah, that's just how it is, bro. That it might sound shallow, but there's a good chance you don't want to date a girl that's 300 pounds for a reason, because you're shallow just like me, bitch. Or it's just normal. There's also women saying that men are jealous or something. Once again, I say the same statement. Just because you say something doesn't mean it's true. Just because it makes sense in your head doesn't mean it's true. It's got nothing to do with jealousy. Otherwise, I wouldn't be okay with women doing it in general. I'm just saying I don't want my woman to be doing it. I don't care if women have been doing porn forever. It's normal. I don't care if there's a porn star or not. It's more of just women thinking that while in a relationship, it's completely normal to do it because they make money from it, I guess. It's like, well, there's a lot of things you can do for money, but that's going to affect the relationship at some point. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, at some point, some dude that's got money is going to reach out to you and be like, hey, you know, I want a bit more. Maybe I can send you to where I live, pay you 50 grand. At what point are you going to say no, I guess, is the question. I know last Ramble video I talked a little bit about basketball and like around the ending of it and how I was happy for the playoffs to be happening, but as you all probably know, pretty much all sports right now are canceled. I think that MMA was going to try to keep going or something. I don't remember what the hell was it? What's the guy's name again that owns MMA? The guy that looks like fucking Joe Rogan, dude. What's his name? That guy, you know what? I'm going to just say it because I know most, like, yo, I know his name. Who owns MMA? I know his name, dude. I'll see it right when I see it. No. White. His name's White, isn't it? Hold on. Hold on. Owner. Fuck, what's his... It's not showing people, dude. This is... Okay, it's not the owner, but he's like the advertiser. Maybe I Googled the wrong way. I don't think he's the owner, but he like is like the Dana White. That's his name. Okay, we got it. Yeah, I don't think he's the owner, but he's somewhere up there in the advertising department. I don't really know, but apparently he was talking about buying a fucking island or something to do MMA on. I didn't know he was actually worth like 500 million or something. What is this? Hold on, Dana White value. I guess net value. Hold on, net worth. Here we go. What is it? Yeah, it says it's 500. He's worth $500 million. I don't really even know what he exactly does. I just know he's the current president of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. He's a president. I don't really know what the fuck that means, but okay. So he's like up there. Okay, cool, nice. He's worth 500 mil from just that, eh? Holy shit, that is crazy. He's my mother's age as well. Nice. So. Yeah, he talked about buying some small island or something, I believe, so that if this ever happened again in the future, that, you know, the MMA could keep going, because obviously he's losing money by not having, you know, the sport continue. So I guess he's being a businessman, technically, just thinking in the future. So that would be interesting to see if they ever bought like a small island for this shit in the future. Because, I mean, I guess it'd be a cool thing to do in general. Not just because of COVID or anything in the future, but just in general. Have this little island they all fight. Sounds like that. What is it called? Smallville. I don't know if you guys remember. There's an episode on Smallville where like you had the Phantom thing. I forget, dude. I think Clark Kent fought that guy from that one zone, and it ended up being the guy from what's it called? Yeah, not UFC. Kane. It was Kane from what's the other fake fighting shit called? WrestleMania, WWE, that. Yeah, I think it was Kane or something. He had to fight him in some dark realm or some shit. It was like, I don't know. It was almost like an island almost, but yeah, anyways, what the fuck am I talking about? But yeah, all sports are like canceled, and I think basketball playoffs, like NBA playoffs, might not even happen at this point. I don't really know. I think they're talking about it now. They might just completely cancel the season technically and just start the next season fresh. I mean, if this whole thing is over by then, even. So yeah, who knows? But that kind of does suck, dude, because the whole season I've just been, dude, the NBA has way too many games. I think most people even would agree with this at this point. There's just too many games. There's like 82, is it, or something? And then it's like it doesn't even matter that much. Once I think like half the players qualify for playoffs anyways, or half the teams, sorry. So it's, yeah, they've been talking about shortening it. I'm imagining they don't want to shorten it due to business reasons, like they would make less money probably in a season if they had less games. So it's probably why, but fuck, dude, 82 games drags on, bro. I know, like, not NFL, Major League Baseball, dude, has like 100 and something games. Let me double check, dude. MLB games in a season, is it, I guess? What would you do? 162 games. Oh my god. That's literally double, dude. Dude, what the fuck is that? How long is a season, bro? There's a holy fuck. There's 2,400 games that happen in a season. Dude, that no wonder the tickets are like $10 each, bro. What the shit is this? That is a ton of games, my god. By the way, touching back on the topic of hardcore, I know I'm jumping all over the place, but who cares? It's a ramble. Some of you might think because I'm talking about it, maybe I have like a secret hardcore. Swear on my life, I don't have a secret hardcore. It's just been in the thought process for a bit. There's a good chance I probably won't even be doing it because I know Group Ironman's coming out hopefully around the end of the year. I'm still thinking it's going to come out 2021, probably near the starting of it. I think the JMod said they're aiming for the ending-ish of 2020, but this COVID thing might have put it back a bit too. I know they're working from their homes right now, but they're probably not working as quickly as they could be in the office, so a bunch of things might be getting pushed back a bit. I don't really know. I know the recent update came out with I mean, this is not really on topic of that, but recently what do you call it? Sorry, it's like 10 in the morning. I haven't slept yet. It's really bad, I know. The seed box got an update recently. This thing right here. When you're doing Master Farmers now, it is really, really AFK compared to how it used to be. They made the update just to match the same as a gem bag. If you have a gem bag in inventory and you're thieving Tazars that give you gems while you're thieving them, the gems go inside your pouch as well. So I was thinking it's only one step away from them adding it to the Master Farmers as well, which they have now. I think if I go, where can I go? I think I can go here real quick. I did a tiny bit of it, so I can show you what I put in mine. But technically, it's not called Master, is it? Hold on, it's called Seed Box. Here it is. Yeah, so you pretty much want to put the most common seeds you get while thieving in here now. So I put these seeds here. There's a ton of common seeds. These ones aren't that common, but I always get a lot of them, so I just put them in there anyways. But yeah, this is pretty much how you do Master Farmers now. You just fill up that shit, and then you thieve, and it's a lot more AFK. There's way less dropping involved. You will probably be able to spam click for like 10 minutes before dropping any seeds, so it's really good. And there is a time where you get like a bunch of random herb seeds. At that point, I sometimes just go and like put those in my bank or something, or in the seed vault, because like it's kind of rare to get like Lanidymes or Irids or dwarf seeds from pickpocketing Master Farmers. So if I do get them, I sometimes just quickly bank. It takes like 10 seconds. Because you're not going to get that seed again for like 30 to 40 probably more minutes of thieving. So just to make it so I don't have to drop anything in general, I sometimes bank those seeds as well. I guess I could drop them if I wanted to, but that would defeat the whole purpose, I think, for me at least. Because I want to get seeds as much as I can from there. I might be doing Master Farmers on this account even. At some point, I do them for sure for birdhouse runs. Which, by the way, I'm almost 50 mil hunter, dude. I think 10 mil hunter XP came from chins on this account. The rest is from birdhouses, so pretty much 40 million hunter XP from birdhouses on this account. That is amazing, dude. Big yikes. Holy shit, eh? Who knew it turned out to be a huge method for high-level fucking Iron Man, dude? I think they advertise it as like low-level hunter training or something. Turns out that I'll be doing it for 200 mil hunter. How funny does that sound, dude? Technically, I shouldn't be able to get 200 mil hunter from doing it, but because it takes me so long to get, 200 mil stats, I will definitely finish 200 mil hunter from birdhouses before I'm anywhere near 200 mil all. So if that is my theoretical goal, it's not my actual goal, but I'm just saying if I was to go for it, I'd actually finish off hunter quickly. Dude, I'm getting tired so quickly right now. Like, I can't even think straight anymore. So I might end up having to pause this and restart tomorrow. But I hate doing that in between a ramble video. Meh, we'll see. Alright, this is actually a pretty cool topic. I didn't even really look into this much, but I did hear it in my stream. There was recently the 1v1 tournaments that happened recently, and then right after that's going to be Deadman mode. Now, interesting thing about Deadman is apparently this Deadman, they're going to be giving away pretty much what they would normally give away to the people participating. They're going to be giving it away to charity. For COVID-19, and not for some reason, but this has actually sparked up some discussion on Twitter, I guess. Hold on, let me try to find it. I think it's just the main page here. Yeah, here it is. Cover the Twitch thing a bit. So the first place prize is 1,000 USD. Raise the ultimate bund. I don't know. It's probably just for the sponsorship. I would imagine Jags is gonna have sponsorships for this thing as they usually do. So. Probably a Razer sponsor, I'd imagine. Wait, what? You get an i9? Well, okay, hold on, dude. That's actually a pretty fucking pog setup. What the shit is that? Okay, yeah, that's not gonna be fucking like the same as the other prize, but dude, what the shit? That is a full-on computer, dude. Damn, man, 1 year membership. Very nice. I think somewhere up here it says, hold on, I'm trying to do a bunch of things. For this event, we're giving £25,000 to our 3 amazing mental health charity partners. They named them there. Yeah, so I guess they're taking the money they would normally be giving to the players and giving it to charity. And this, I don't know, dude. People got mad, I guess. It's kind of a weird thing to get mad at because, if it wasn't going to charity and it was going to something stupid like, I don't know, something stupid, then I could understand the outrage, but you look a little bit ignorant complaining when it's going towards charity. It just looks a bit weird on a player's perspective. I don't think it's going to make people not want to do Deadman. I don't know how many people really strictly did it for the money, considering the winners are always in a clan and they split the money and they get like $5 each. So I'm hoping you're not doing it for $5, otherwise there's other options out there, dude. You can make an OnlyFans, I think. I don't really give Jax any flack for this, honestly. Now, I will admit, 1K seems a bit underwhelming for the winner, to be fair. It is very underwhelming. I think some streamers or some people are putting some money together to maybe make it a bit higher, which is very honorable of them. That is great. I don't even watch Deadman much, so I have no idea what's going on. But I would imagine that's the reward then. But that computer setup's probably a good amount of money too. But you can't really split that amongst a clan, I guess. So that might be an issue. Dude, if anything, this might discourage anyone from doing DDoSing. Is there a reason to DDoS now in Deadman mode if it's just for this like 1K prize? Maybe not. So. Hey man, we might have the cleanest Deadman mode we've ever had because ain't no one trying to DDoS for 1K, you know? Hey dude, there's a positive in that shit, right? Now they could have honestly gone with like half of the money or earnings or winnings, whatever, would have gone to charity. That might have been a bit more feasible. I don't personally really care with what they're doing. I think what they're doing is cool. Hey, all to it. It's for charity. I'm assuming it's going to be a tax write-off for the Jagex anyways. I think it's normally a tax write-off anyways for Jagex when they do winnings for this stuff because the entire thing is designed to be like an advertisement. And when you spend money on advertisements as a company, you get to claim it during tax time. So whatever the winnings is probably being claimed anyways. But this time they're going to be putting it towards charity, which is probably the same tax write-off. So no difference on their end. Just obviously the clan that wins won't be too happy, I guess. But I don't know. You can be happy you just go on the charity at least. I don't know. Does that piss you off or something? But yeah, I'm sure I don't gotta talk to y'all about that, I'm not doing no dead man probably. I mean, I've never been much of a PKer. Now, recently on stream, I did fight a good PKer and I killed him. So, I mean, maybe I am actually really talented, but we'll never find out, dude. We won't. By the way, something really unfortunate about the hardcore is, as of the past few months, I really haven't been doing any herb runs. I have been doing farming contracts, though. I mostly stopped herb runs because I think my herb seeds ran out, but I am back up to a good amount from farming contracts. We're at 1,000 irits, 330 lance, 500 quorum, 600 aventos, 400 that, 360 renars, 320. Now, I think the renars are mostly from skeletal wyverns and snapdragons. I don't exactly know, but 1,000 dwarfs. I'll never plant those. I'll never plant these Harrowlanders, but 1,000 Toadflax again. I pretty much had almost no seeds like a few months ago, so I haven't done really any herb runs since then. So my herbs have been sitting at the same amount, though I think. Oh no way! Oh no way! We could do it right now. Oh wait a minute, dude! It's gonna look really good. I think, if my math is right, which I'm doing it in my head, this should be 100,000 irits. I've been waiting a long time for that. Let's see if we actually get it. I think we should have it here. Is that... Oh my god, I don't have enough vials. Bro, what the fuck, man? Okay, that should be good, hopefully. Where's the teleport? Narda. Alright. This should hopefully hit 100,000. Let's oh yeah, they changed the teleport by the way back to I think it used to be over here when you teleport with it, but now it's right there. So this altar this has become like kind of a good method again for using a thing, because I do believe you get more than max prayer points here. Let me just do this. Or no, it's hit points. Sorry. 106 hit points, whereas it, the one in your house gives you just 99, but yeah, let's make this real quick. Is that going to be 100,000? Oh, dude, holy shit. That looks really good. Holy. It kind of sucks because I haven't done herb runs in a while. This could have been like 120k by now, really, but when you run out of seeds from farming contracts, you get a little bit depressed. You know what? Let's celebrate by doing a farming contract. Or, sorry, a farming run. A herb run, that is. I still got. I started. Well, I haven't really, but I need to start runecrafting nature runes again. I didn't runecraft, or runecraft. Sorry, it's fucking 10 something, dude. I'm so tired. Dude, damn, I'm really slacking here, dude. This is some CTE kicking in or something. The fuck was I talking? Yeah, nature runes. Yes, that. I think when I did the math, it's definitely worth runecrafting nature runes on a hardcore, not on a regular Iron Man, but on a hardcore. I think it's worth it. So yeah, I gotta go back to doing that. I have yet to complete that new Elf City quest thing, Prif quest. I need to do it because I know you can buy cosmics up there, and I don't want to runecraft them. I did the boss fight recently on my Iron Man, and it really wasn't that hard, so I probably will do it on my hardcore. It's just that 1 DC and you're dead, bro. Alright, I'm gonna finish this tomorrow when I wake up and I feel better. So, good night, motherfucker. Alright, it's been like 2 days since I told myself that I would continue this ramble, but I thought this would be a great time to record. A few days ago, I had a Master Clue scroll that was in the KBD layer, and somehow I kind of told myself if I had the mask, I would do it, and I checked my POH, and there was a mask in there, so I decided to do it, and for some stupid reason now it's got me thinking maybe KBD ain't that bad, but I have a good feeling I'm probably not going to be coming back here in the future. I don't really know. I wouldn't mind having a dragon pick. I did 1,400 kills here on my Iron Man and never actually got the dragon pickaxe. So I did get it eventually though from Venny, but that's about it. So just knowing that is already unfortunate. I believe the drop rate's 1 in 1,500 anyways, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I had a Black Dragon task, so I was like, alright, maybe. Do not do this unless it's a Slayer task. It's so much more accurate, it seems like. Holy crap. I didn't bring range pots, so I don't know if you're supposed to on a hardcore. I just brought mostly brews and restores, because the longer I can stay here, the less risking I have to do by leaving and coming back. So I think I had 19 or 20 for the Slayer task, so Yeah, why not come here and see what it's like, you know? I would love to stay here. Maybe until I get the black helmet as well. I wouldn't mind having a KBD helm for a hardcore. That'd be pretty cool, like the Slayer helm, the black one, which would kind of match red, but I think this max cape matches the red one so much better, so I'll just do that. Alright, so where were we? Rambling about stuff. Well, one thing that just recently happened, I think when I was recording this clip, or the last few clips, I talked about a hardcore that recently died at TOB, and, well, if you've been paying attention to other stuff, you'll have known that this dude right here also just died. Mr. Rocket, bro. He also DC'd at TOB. Evidently, I don't know why I'm doing PVM now. I mean, if I DC at KBD and die, it's embarrassing, but rest in peace, bruv. This is a big one, dude. This is definitely a big one. PVM wise, definitely off the charts. I mean, I don't know how much time he spent there. I know raids is safe and all, whatever, dude. But he had a goal to finish all of raids, and he never got the pets. That's probably why. DC'd at TOB. I can probably pull up the clip. I'm sure it's in the description down here, anyways. I'll just mute the audio that way because I don't know how it'll come out. I'm on speakers right now. I don't want to play some weird scuffed shit. Let me just brew up, make sure I'm good. I kind of want to keep my melee prayer on right now just in case I do also DC. I should be able to get Ring of Life here, I think, for the most part. Alright, let's move this back, mute this. What? Don't copyright my shit, bitch. Alright, here it is. So here's the I mean, if you are on Twitter or anything, you'll probably already see this. It's kind of a small screen. You might have to pay a bit of attention, but it was the same DC I had at Sayar Doman Boss, where you could still see shit moving, but the entire thing, you can't click on anything. All the clicks are dead. So, yep, died at TOB in the bloat room, which is one of the most dangerous rooms in my opinion still, though I've gotten a lot better at it, doing it on the Iron Man. Ooh, dude, that is crazy. I was literally just talking about how hardcores be doing all this TOB and shit, and it's like another death, dude. I will still give, I believe the last one apparently was also a DC. I mean, I assumed it was, but the XZN guy was incredible the way he did TOB. I don't know exactly how Rocket was doing. I'm hoping he was doing it the pussy way, which is the way that most people should be doing it. Because there's no need to take that extra risk. But anyways, that is a big account gone. Hopefully I'll be next, you know. Hopefully I'll be next, dude. Right, so something I thought about, it kind of hit me with the whole Final Destination movie series. If you guys have watched it, I'm sure most of you have. I think the first one came out in like 2000 or something. So I guess I feel old knowing that, eh? It came out I guess I was only 6 years old when it came out. But it's a really good movie. It made me think the same way about the coronavirus in terms of technically, if you really think about it, there's obviously way less people on the road nowadays, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot less people dying right now from car accidents, right? Which is pretty obvious. You can ask, I'm sure, all the, I don't know, cops in the area. Fucking, it's like, hey, if anyone here is a cop, then you can confirm it. I do believe suicide rates are up by... Oh boy. The percentage is kind of weird to go off of, but the numbers are quite a bit. But apparently, like, the past, in a week's time, one suicide was kind of normal in most areas. But right now it's like 6 or 7 in a week. Or is it a day? I think it's a week. It's got to be a week, not a day, hopefully. But anyways, besides the point, not spitting out too many random facts here, but it's somewhere around there. Yeah, right now, if you really think about it, currently, some people that are alive right now would have been dead if the coronavirus never happened. I know people died from it. I'm just saying, someone right now that's drinking some water or sleeping would have been dead if coronavirus never happened. Because they wouldn't have been, they would have been on the road going somewhere and they would have got hit and died, maybe, whatever, however the hell a car accident kills you. That person is currently alive because it's kind of weird to think about, isn't it? I know it's touchy subject because people are dying and shit in general, but I'm just saying, there's definitely no like airplane accidents. Those are very rare anyways. But anything else, work incidents, there are people that die from some kind of dangerous work. That's probably gone down a lot. That person would have been dead, but they're not because they didn't have to go to work that month or whatever. It's interesting to think about. Oh, and I think I mentioned before, I do my Bloodveld task and whatnot now because it gives me a chance to play on this account. Let me just aggro these Dagonoths. We're not Dagonoths, sorry, fucking Bloodfelds. What are we gonna do right now? Let's go do... we'll do a little bit of agility, I guess, because why not? It'll be chill, hopefully, while I can actually record this. I don't really know what else we're gonna be talking about. I feel like talking about coronavirus, I'm gonna already have people up my ass talking about politics and shit in the chat, so that's gonna be fun to deal with. Here's what we can say about it. Ready? Are you ready? No one knows how to handle it. Boom. The right, the left, none of us know. The economy's crashing. Do we open it up? Who knows? Who knows, bro? You don't know. You think you know, but you don't. No one knows. Right? That's a good answer. There we go. Now everyone's happy. Everyone's happy now. That's a great way to look at it. We've never lived through something like this, I don't think. I mean, maybe there's some really old grandmas and grandpas that are still alive, and maybe they lived through some Great Depression shit, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure we're past that shit. Wait a minute, what year was it? Wasn't it like 1920s or 30s? I think it was 30s or starting, I don't know, something like that. So maybe there's a grandma or grandpa still kicking, but they were also been like 5 years old probably when it happened. So they probably didn't really experience it the adult way, I guess, if you want to word it that way. But yeah, dude, don't come to me for answers, dude. I don't know. Fucking open the economy up and potentially die. Who knows, dude? It's all good. Yeah, so that's... I'm just trying to trigger all the political people in the chat, dude. That's all. Just trying to trigger them, dude. Oh, you know what? Something that happened the past day as well. Good thing this is like a 3 different day, like, fucking discussion thing, but you guys might know the whole... see, I don't want to talk about it because I'm just going to extend it, but I don't have, like, a big-ass community, so it's not like I'm really doing much, but... since I guess I do stream on Twitch a little bit, a little bit about this, the whole alinity thing once again. Now, it's becoming more and more apparent, dude, that, I think another streamer called it out as well, but I thought the same thing the whole time. There's a damn good chance that Alinity's been doing what she's been doing on purpose to, get her name out there, because I'm pretty sure she was trending on Twitter yesterday. Huge amount of YouTube videos uploaded about her, including this one, fuck me. If you don't know yet, where's the... Okay, it's this clip here. If you haven't watched it, I'm sure you already have. This doesn't show nudity. I just Googled Alinity on Twitter or whatever, so you can't... There's no nipple here, right? Let me just double check that. Okay, there's no nipple. All right, this is okay for YouTube. Or, yeah, YouTube. So... Yeah, if you actually watch the proper clip, dude, you can see it looks very obvious that she did it on purpose, dude. And I think she knew she'd probably get a small little ban, no perm ban, get her name out there, get more well-known, numbers go back up. It seems to be a trend with female streamers especially. Not to be sexist or anything, this is just kind of factual. I don't know how many men are causing a lot of drama, then going back to normal, then getting... I mean, it's just very rare. If it is, it's normally not on purpose, but... With women, it seems like it's always to do with sexual something. Anything sexual related, I guess. What's the other girl's name? The one with the big ass, and she's married, actually, but she doesn't tell anyone. Fuck, what is it? The one that does a lot of cosplay? Amaranth? Something, I don't know how you spell her name, or say her name, but she does the same shit, too. The whole, like, being in the gym thing, where they asked her to not record, blah, 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 which is... I mean, that's acceptable, recording in a gym. I mean, that's not really a place where people want to be recorded, because they're probably not happy about the way they look. They don't know where that shit's going. It's kind of understandable. Unless you sign up to a gym where it says, hey, people record in this gym, so don't sign up if you don't want to be recorded. Then that would be understandable, but no one expects to be recorded at the gym, so... yeah, especially women, dude. They don't have their makeup on, dude. It's like, oh my god, I'm ugly, don't do that. But yeah, it's becoming more and more obvious that it seems like women are really doing this. They just put their name out there, get some controversial clicks, and then their view count and their probably sub count goes up like crazy on Twitch, and I would imagine YouTube as well. So yeah, apparently she was 24-hour suspended or something. I'm pretty sure that's what came out today. She said she's gonna give herself a 3-day fucking break or something because she thinks she deserves a longer ban. It's like, bitch, how about you just don't go live? How about that, bitch? Fucking 3 days off, eh? That way your name can build up? Bullshit, bro. It's crazy. We are really being sunk into something. And then I'm talking about it, which is making it worse, dude. Absolutely worse. But I'm not that big of a person to be able to make a big impact. I don't think. Hopefully not. Let's say no. Now, on this topic, this is a great. I thought about this like months ago. It just clicked into my mind. Something I just want to talk about for a few seconds. All right. So there's a lot of men, obviously, that shit. You know, they shit talk women about their weight or their looks and whatnot. And a lot of women jump to those women's defenses, as they should, as a pack. One thing that has not ever been talked about, which is even worse, I would say, than shaming someone's fat, because you can most likely change how fat you are, just you gotta be less lazy. But it seems that a lot of women, especially on Twitter, I've seen tweets that have like 500,000 likes. And the tweet goes something like this. I saw this man, he owned a house, he had a good business, he had a car, but he was 5'5", so I had to ditch him. There's a lot of height shaming from women onto men, and one of the important things about that is you can't change that, bitch. But you can change how fat you are. I mean, I can change how fat I am too. I'm not saying I'm skinny. But I don't know. It seems to be some weird ass double standard that I just don't really how do women not realize that, like, that probably hurts a man's ego, just like calling a woman fat. Even if she is fat. Even if he is short. It goes both ways, but for some reason none of them seem to, it just doesn't click for women. I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird. They all laugh at men being short, but when men call them fat, they're like, whoa, whoa. What? What do you mean? It's the same shit. Shout out to all the 5'4" men out there, by the way. Do you, when you go to a restaurant, do you put a small little seat beside the seats, or what's going on there? Whew, alright, I'm probably going to wrap this up. I added up the clips. It seems like we're over an hour, so we're good. I also have to go and do some tax paper stuff, which is fun. Little story, my tax guy is an asshole, dude. I think this is the last time I'm using him. I gave him all my information for doing my taxes, and he is pretty much telling me how to find out how much I owe in taxes. He's telling me to do the math, and I'm like, dude, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it myself, but I'm paying you. Yeah, nice, very good. Anyways, yeah, I gotta crunch some number crap, which I thought he was gonna be doing for me, but apparently I'm doing it, so... yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. It's like 6 in the morning. He probably wakes up at like 8. Actually, he's weird. He's old, so he's probably waking up like 7 o'clock like a fucking grandpa, dude. Goes to bed like 9 p.m. Why am I roasting the guy, dude? This fucking guy, dude. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Thank you for listening. If you watched the entire thing, I know it's probably way too much to ask for you to click the like button, dude. If you watched the entire thing... Dude, trading an hour and something for just a click, that's worth. Have a great night. Goodbye. And I will, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably record a ramble video, I don't know when, long time from now, because I normally run out of topics to discuss. Which, you know what? If you really think about it, dude, the reason people talk about things like alinity and whatnot is because they make money off of it. You know, news makes money off talking about whatever, even if they make shit up all the time. Right and left, by the way, you fucking cunt. Oh my god. No, they all lie. It doesn't matter which one it is. But yeah, you like make, yeah, it's, if you think about it, like someone like Keemstar, right? He makes drama videos, but like, that's stuff you don't even want to know about, but because it's drama, you're kind of attracted to it. He obviously talked about alinity because, hey, there's 10 minutes of footage for a video you can make a few $1,000s off of. So, I guess... what I'm saying is the cycle that we're currently in is fucked. It's always going to be this way until you make no money talking about, I don't know, controversial things. I don't know. At that point, you're being silenced, but you get what I mean, right? Like, let's just say no matter what, when Alinity's in trouble on Twitch, if you talk about her on Twitch or YouTube or Twitter, you'll get banned. Okay, then no one talks about her. Her plan doesn't work, but that's never going to happen. This is legit just like a fairy tale thing, all right? So I need to take my dick out on stream, and that'll be embarrassing. All right, goodbye.